Hey everyone, so today I'm going to show you quickly how to set up a program on your Rainbird ESP-Me Irrigation controller. So the first thing that you're going to need to do in order to set up your schedule is first make sure you have the correct date and time set for your irrigation controller. So mine's already set correctly, but if yours isn't, go to set date. Here you can set the day, the month, and the time. You can navigate left and right with these arrows. And then you can either go up or down for each of these day, month, and year as you go through to set the correct date. Then when you go to the time, same idea here. You can set the hour or you can go over and set the minutes. And then you can also set it to either a 12-hour clock or a 24-hour clock. Now that you've got the date and time set correctly, you need to set the watering times that your program is going to run. So right now I have mine running 3 times per day. So there's a first schedule, a second schedule, a third schedule, and then I also have additional schedules that I could add if I like, but I'm going to stick with just these 3. Now, if you have a schedule set that you don't actually want it to run on, so as you can see here, I've got one at 5 a.m., another at 6 a.m., another 7 a.m. If I only want to do 2, the way to get this back to off is just to hold the minus button until that goes all the way down, and then it'll switch over to off at the bottom, as you can see there. Then after you've set the times that your schedule is going to run, you can set the stations and how long you want each of them to run. So each time that it runs one of those start times that you had selected, it's going to run through all of the stations at the run time that you have selected here. So I've got station 1 running for 15 minutes, station 2 running for 8 minutes, station 3 running for 4 minutes, and so on for each of my different stations. So every hour that I have selected, it's going to run through that entire schedule in sequential order. Then you'll need to select the days of the week that you want your schedule to run. So it has every day of the week here listed on the side and the bottom. And you can also see here at the top, it's a little bit difficult to see, but if I zoom in, you can see that each day of the week either has a water droplet or it has a circle with a line through the water droplet. So you can see your entire schedule up top, but you can also go through one by one and you can see Monday is on, Tuesday's off, Wednesday's on, and then you just press the plus or minus to switch back and forth between on and off. And then to run that schedule, you just go back up to auto run, and then it's going to follow the schedule based on the days of the week, your start times for your programs, and the appropriate station run times. Let's say that you want to have multiple different programs set up depending on the time of the year. So maybe in the spring, you run your system differently than you do in the summer or than you do in the fall. If you want to have different programs ran, then all you have to do is go down to setting those different options that you have. So starting with the watering start times, here you're on program A. If you want to switch to program B, you press B, and then you can go through the same set of functions on all of these different options down here. It's going to stay on program B. Or you can do program C, program D. And then the one that it's going to run is whenever you go back to auto run, it's going to be set to the program that you want to run. So you see it's on D currently. I'll zoom in a little bit. But I can cycle back to A or to B or to C or to D. So you have 4 different schedules depending on either the season or if you're at home or if it's a rainy forecast coming, whatever it is, you have those 4 different options to choose from. And then just real quickly, the last thing I'll show in this video, if for whatever reason you don't want to run your schedule and you don't want to have to go through and reprogram days, you can just switch it over to off and then it's not going to run at all, regardless of the day of the week or the time that you have. So that's how you can quickly create a schedule or multiple schedules for your Rainbird ESP-Me Irrigation controller. Pretty simple and easy to use overall. But if you got value from this video, I appreciate you giving me a thumbs up. And if you want to be notified of future DIY content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, we'll see you here on the next one.